Hello, my name is Ruby. I am a professional tarot reader, astrologer, psychic medium, sound healer. I'm also a priestess of Mary Magdalene, and today on the channel we are doing an unboxing of the Mary Magdalene Oracle by Meggan Watterson. I'm really excited to dive into this oracle deck. It came out yesterday. I pre-ordered it on Amazon. It came in the mail, and I just took the plastic wrap off of the box, but that's it. I haven't looked at it at all. If you aren't familiar with the work of Meggan Watterson, she wrote a book called Mary Magdalene Revealed. She is a theologian and an author who dives into the teachings of the Gnostic Gospels, including the Gospel of Mary. Now I'm excited because I have Meggan Watterson's other deck, which I believe is called the Divine Feminine Oracle, and I enjoy it. But that deck took me a long time to find a groove with, I guess you could say. It's not a typical oracle deck, and you can really tell that Meggan Watterson is not a tarot reader or an oracle reader when you use that deck, because the way the guidebook is laid out is just chaos. And so it took me a long time to figure out how I like to work with her first deck, but now that I have found my sweet spot with it, I really enjoy it. So I'm guessing this deck is going to have a similar vibe. I probably won't use this deck to read for clients or to do any kind of divinatory reading like her other deck. I'm assuming that this is more going to be a spiritual tool for self-reflection. So it's published by Hay House. This is the box. I've seen a couple previews of the artwork and I've enjoyed it so far. My guess is that this is going to be really centered around the Gospel of Mary and the Gnostic scripture, as opposed to some of the more esoteric material that we find in like the Magdalene manuscript by Tom Kenyon, the Magdalene Mysteries by Sarah de Nazareth Bertrand. If you want to know more about Mary Magdalene, I posted a video on my channel maybe a week ago on all my favorite books about Mary Magdalene, and that's a good place to start. Okay, so this is the inside of the box, and oh my god, it's so beautiful. I don't know if I said that this was published by Hay House. This deck is published by Hay House, and sometimes Hay House has like sleeper hits, like the Herbal Astrology Oracle, my favorite oracle deck of all time, is published by Hay House. So sometimes they knock it out of the park with their deck. Sometimes the quality isn't that good. Sometimes it's awesome, and this quality is feeling great so far. Okay, so here's the guidebook. Let's see what we have inside. Okay, so contents page, dedication, introduction. We're gonna see if this is formatted in the bananas way her other oracle deck is. I don't think it is. I think that she actually maybe learned from the feedback. So it looks like there's not a depiction of the card. There's just the title of the card, some written definitions, and then a soul voice meditation. And Meggan Watterson has her own form of a heart-based meditative practice called a soul voice meditation. And as I was looking through this book, there was a little blurb on how one might engage in that practice. So now let's see what the cards are. Oh, we love when they do a band and they don't do a plastic wrap. Okay, so this is the other inside of the box. Love, 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 love. Okay. I'm already really vibing with this. Okay, let's get this off of here. These are the backings. Really nice. Really, really nice. Okay. Now let's dive into the cards. The first power. So in the Gospel of Mary, there are these powers, which are these initiations. I almost see them as the gates Inanna goes through as she's traveling the underworld. And these powers are things that want to keep us in our lower frequency or lower vibration. And by overcoming these powers, we increase our frequency, we connect in with higher self, and we undergo a process of ascension. So each of these cards is depicting the journey through these powers the soul undergoes on its journey into, I guess we could say, ascension. But what we mean by that is wholeness. We're not going somewhere else. We are becoming more and more ourselves as we align with our inner divinity in this plane of reality. The fifth power. I know I don't have a fancy camera and I can't do one of those fancy unboxings. Someday. The sixth power. I really like this artwork. Sometimes the photo manipulated stuff doesn't really do it for me, but don't like this one though. This is the first card where I'm like, the seventh power, just the artwork. I don't know, it's not doing it for me. Everything else we've looked at so far, I have vibed with. I don't like this one either. You know that I am really picky. We didn't talk about the cardstock. Okay, so the cardstock is nice. It's matte. It's sturdy. It's similar to the Herbal Astrology Oracle, which is right here. So similar in size. The cardstock feels exactly the same. So this is a higher quality Hay House. I think this cardstock is much higher quality than the Rebecca Campbell decks that I have. Okay, so angels, I have never been alone. And then here we are back to artwork that I really resonate with, the Anointed. I really am enjoying the colors, these golden hues with the pops of red. The frequency on these cards feels like golden light. When I close my eyes and tap into the energy of the cards, it feels like golden light. Ascension, farther up is further in. Now, as I said in my video where I was talking about my favorite books on Mary Magdalene, sometimes Meggan Watterson's writing style gets a little too kumbaya, eat, pray, love for my personal taste. She's a good writer. We're just talking about personal taste and preference. However, she understands the teachings of Christ and the teachings of Mary Magdalene more than any other author I have read. So, right here, Ascension, farther up is further in. These cards are going to have a really pure encapsulation of the Magdalene's teachings. So if you are wanting to work with the actual esoteric teachings, I'm already going to recommend this deck to you, even though we haven't even fully unboxed it. Beloved, okay, I love this. Beautiful. The breath, I reclaim my soul. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The cave, sanctuary exists within. I don't really like this depiction as much, but I see what they're doing here. The cave of eggs, we exist in and with each other. Look at this card. The gold with the pops of red, really doing it for me. Christ, love only knows no mercy. Love knows only mercy. Okay, remember when I did my review of the Mystique of Magdalene Oracle and my complaint was that all of the depictions are white people? Meggan Watterson has created a deck about Mary Magdalene that I think is much more diverse and provides many different depictions of these archetypes in a way that I feel is more true to their cultural roots. So I'm really enjoying that Meggan Watterson has not given us a whitewashed Mary Magdalene deck. I enjoy those decks for what they are, and not every deck is going to be perfect, but I like that Meggan Watterson has included a more holistic visual representation of these energies. Across some of these cards in artwork representations are just like my favorite thing ever, and then some of them I'm not sure how I feel about this like collage style text when we have text down here. The egg, everything comes from within. This one is one of the depictions I'm really resonating with. The two columns, we have this very high priestess style imagery, right? The eye of the heart. Freedom. Golden light. Didn't I say that this deck felt like golden light? The energy of this deck is golden light. The good, I am inherently good. Look at this imagery. I really enjoy this. The heart, I carry a cathedral within me. Judgment, the whole point is to be human. The legacy. So I'm guessing we have Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, and Sarah, their daughter. And to me, this is more what these beings look like to me when they come to me in vision. And so I feel like she's really nailed the visual representation of these energies. Mary Magdalene, love only ever expands. Look how beautiful this card is. The cards in this deck that are like hitting all the right notes are hitting all the right notes. And then like I'm not really feeling it. Like I love the Sacred Heart. Like this could have been the whole card. We don't need this. We don't need all of this. Like this could have been the whole card. That's just my own personal taste and opinion here. Presence. The red thread. Oh, you know, I just really dislike this one. Cheesy. Cheesy. Same with this. Oh, you guys, some of these cards are like my favorite, and some of them I'm like, eh. But overall, I'm really, really enjoying the energy. The resurrection. And I think that this deck will be a deck that I just use for self-inquiry, connecting to this energy stream, for deepening my own connection and practices with these teachings. 7, vision comes from within. Oh, I really like this one. To me, Mary Magdalene is very connected to the practices and teachings of Bhakti and Tantra. The skull, love has already won. Okay, I love this so much. Mary Magdalene is very connected to the skull. It is one of her connection points, pieces of imagery that you can work with if you're working with Mary Magdalene. The soul, I'm free. I love this card. I don't think we need the text though. I don't think we need the collage style text. I think it's messy. Soul work, I am in service to love. Interesting. It's giving like alchemical marriage, right? Surrender, I am in good hands. This is a gorgeous card. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Testimony. The true human. I am fully human and fully divine. I like this card. To me, Mary Magdalene is very connected to the Strength card. I would say it is the primary tarot card I would associate with your energy. The other cards would be the Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, Temperance, maybe the Two of Cups. True love. We have Yeshua and Mary Magdalene. Beautiful. Union, myself and soul are one. And the last card, witness, I am fully seen. So that is the Mary Magdalene Oracle by Meggan Watterson. I'm going to shuffle these cards and pull a card for us before I end this video today. I'm really excited to dive into this deck. You know, the cards that I am resonating with, I'm really resonating with. I'm excited to have a tool to work specifically with the teachings from the Gospel of Mary and from the other Nag Hammadi scriptures. I really enjoy Meggan Watterson's theology. I really enjoy the lens that she employs to uncode and decipher these very esoteric texts that can be a little dense and difficult to like parse through and find the wisdom teaching within. I really enjoy how accessible she's made the teachings of Mary Magdalene, how palatable she's made them to somebody that might not otherwise come across the wisdom stream. So any like little gripes I have with her writing style is just me being a Taurus and an INFJ. But overall, Meggan Watterson is very, very quality source of information for Mary Magdalene. And let's see what we have. We have testimony. Love is stronger than death. So share your story. The energy of Mary Magdalene is encouraging us to share our story, to share our journey. That there is wisdom in speaking the language and the story of the soul. And that you have a story to tell that is unique to you. You have your own wisdom teaching that lives inside of you, just like Mary Magdalene did. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe for more Mary Magdalene content, more tarot and oracle content. You are always free to leave a comment on this video, to send me a DM on Instagram at rubywolfstar, where I sometimes channel messages for Mary Magdalene, to send me an email at rubywolfstar@gmail.com. And you can also book readings with me. And if you really wanted me to use the stack during an oracle reading, you can always request that in the notes when you book. And I'll leave the link for that in the description box below. So as always, I am sending love and I am wishing you well.